Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Let's start with what it is. Bitcoin is a digital currency. It's completely intangible, so unlike dollars, there aren't any bills or coins.
Hey everybody, it's Daryl here from Daily Crypto Trade Signals. I wanted to do something a little bit different today. I kind of wanted to give a bit of an intro guide into what is Bitcoin, because there's a lot of people who are watching my channel that are not experts in the crypto space, and I thought it might be nice to give a quick beginner guide to what is Bitcoin. So, you know, when the richest person in the world gives support to virtual currency, you know that it's something important. So Elon Musk has told users of the online social media that he thinks virtual currency, Bitcoin, is a good thing. I also think it's a good thing too. I'm heavily invested in it, and I suggest that most users have 50% of their crypto portfolio in Bitcoin, followed by 25% on big market caps and another 25% in mid-sized caps. And then you can decide how much of that last 25% you want to put into small caps. So, you know, he comments, resulting in the value of Bitcoin has been rising significantly. We all know that back in March last year, Bitcoin was around 3,600 pounds, and now it's trading more than 27,000 pounds. Last 5 days, we've had a dip. That was more because of the CMA futures and the end of the Q1, but we can see that in April, which is traditionally a bullish month for Bitcoin, I can see Bitcoin reaching about $70,000 to $80,000 in April. So I think April is going to be a really explosive month for Bitcoin. I hope you feel the same. If you feel like that, please smash that like, and absolutely please leave a comment. I would appreciate if people watching the channel don't just watch it, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. So what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin has often been described as a cryptocurrency or virtual currency or a digital currency. It's a type of money that's completely virtual and it's anonymous. You know, it's like online version of cash. You can use it to buy products and services, but you know, there's still not a lot of shops that are still accepting Bitcoin, but some countries have banned it altogether. However, a lot of crypto wallets like crypto.com, for example, have their own credit card. Binance has its own credit card. So in fact, you can use your crypto Visa debit card to actually purchase goods and services that you traditionally need to use fiat for, so you can actually use your crypto to buy anything. However, some companies like PayPal have announced that they'll be allowing customers to buy and sell Bitcoin on their platform. So, you know, PayPal is one of the biggest digital wallets that uses fiat, but recently they decided to switch over to Bitcoin. Now keep in mind, the original founder of PayPal was Elon Musk. Keep that in mind. So I don't know if that relationship with Elon Musk founding PayPal, selling it and starting Tesla has anything to do with their one of the earlier adopters of Bitcoin. I don't know. I would say that probably had something to do with it, but who knows how things work in this murky world. So physical Bitcoins, you can see in photos, are a novelty. So there's no such thing as physical Bitcoin. Sometimes you can buy from online shops a physical representation of Bitcoin, but they don't exist. So how does Bitcoin work? Each Bitcoin is basically a computer file which is stored in a digital wallet or app on a smartphone computer. And also a lot of people have hard wallets like Ledger, Trezor. These kind of wallets are basically cold storage wallets that you connect to your computer to transfer one time, unplug, and keep in your safe or keep in your pocket, wherever. So these are actually the safest wallets because any wallet that's online is subject to being hacked. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The safest wallets out there are the cold storage wallets like Nano Ledger, Tracer, those kind of thing. Every single transaction is recorded in a public list called a blockchain. So every transaction every Bitcoin transaction that's done is done on a public blockchain. So you can search anybody's address and you can see what kind of transactions are going on. So that's, like I said, it makes it possible to trace the history of Bitcoins, to stop people from spending coins they don't own, making copies, or undoing transactions. So basically, the blockchain is secure. It sends little pieces of data, and basically, once you send a transaction, it's done. You can't pull it back. It's gone forever. All right. So how do people get Bitcoins? Well, there are a number of ways that people can get Bitcoin. You can use PayPal to buy Bitcoins. I'm not a sponsor. I'm not an affiliate. You can buy Bitcoins using real money. You can transfer fiat into an exchange like Binance, Crypto.com, Swissborg. You can see my links below to these different exchanges and crypto wallets. You can also use Celsius as well. So basically, you transfer in your funds. You can use credit cards, what have you. So you take fiat and then you buy Bitcoins directly, or some platforms you have to buy the stable coins and then convert. You can sell things and let people pay you with Bitcoin. So, for example, I have a number of properties here in Asia, and when I sign a leasing contract with my tenants, I give them a couple of options. They can pay in fiat, or they can pay in Ethereum or Bitcoin. So I have some tenants that prefer to pay in Ethereum, so that's great. It means they don't have to pay fees. They don't have to transfer money from overseas to Asia to pay me. They can just send Ethereum, and the fees are very little. Well, I mean, now the gas fees are high, or they can use Bitcoins. So how are Bitcoins created? I'm just going to talk about mining, very simple. In order for the Bitcoin system to work, people can make their computers process transactions for everybody. You guys may want to check out NiceHash. You can actually install software in your computer that will actually mine Bitcoins. I mean, if you use it on your normal PC, yeah, you'll mine a fraction of a Satoshi, but it's fun. You can say that you're a miner. If you want to get into some serious mining, you can, buy the bit miners. These have 50 or 60 terahashes per machine. It's gone up a lot. These things keep scaling and keep increasing. So you can get into Bitcoin mining. I mean, I've been mining for about 5 years. I stopped last year at the last halving. Just didn't make sense anymore. So most of my cryptocurrency that I've gained over the last 3 to 4 years has been from mining. So that's what's exciting. Basically, these computers are made to work out incredibly difficult sums. So occasionally they are rewarded with Bitcoin for the owner. So mining is very simple. You have basically a transaction, and it has a code, and you have to break that code. And the first miner that breaks the code gets the mining reward. So people set up powerful computers to try to get Bitcoins. They're called mining. But the sums are becoming more and more difficult to stop too many Bitcoins being generated. So if you start mining now, it could be years before you get a single Bitcoin. So, mining is really not that profitable anymore. So that's why I stopped mining, because the complexity of the blocks have become so complex, and decoding those blocks, it's not worth it anymore. And with the electrical fees from mining, it just doesn't make sense. So why are Bitcoins valuable? Well, there are a lot of things other than money that we consider valuable, like gold, diamonds. Aztecs used cocoa beans as money. Bitcoins are valuable because people are willing to exchange them for real goods and services, and even cash. Why do people want Bitcoins? Well, very simple. It's It's a stored value of wealth. It's a good hedge against inflation. Some people like the fact that Bitcoin is not controlled. It's also decentralized by governments, or it's not controlled by government banks. I hate banks. People also spend their Bitcoins fairly anonymously. So it's decentralized, it's anonymous. So it means you can do whatever you want and nobody really knows who's doing what. Although all transactions are recorded, nobody knows which account number was yours unless you told them. So in an online chat with social media in January, the world's richest man, Elon Musk, said he was a big supporter of Bitcoin. He even changed a tweet to #Bitcoin. Remember the Elon Musk pump. So is it secure? Every transaction that is recorded publicly is very difficult to copy Bitcoins and make fake or spend ones that you don't own. It is possible to lose your Bitcoin wallet or delete your Bitcoins and lose them forever. Yeah, it's possible. There's been thefts from the website that let you store Bitcoins remotely. That's happened. The value of Bitcoin has gone up and down over the years since it was created in 2009. And some people don't think that it's safe to turn your real money into Bitcoins. I think it's safe. I've had Bitcoins for more than 5 years and I've never been hacked. So in summary, yeah, Bitcoins are pretty secure. There might be the occasional hack into an online wallet, something like that, but these things don't happen very often. If you're worried about having your Bitcoins hacked, get a cold storage wallet like a Ledger or a Tracer, something like that. You can search online for wallets and buy those. They're not that expensive. They range from like $100 to a couple $100 depending on what you want to get. Yeah. So that's basically it for this tutorial. I hope you guys like this. I just want to keep something short and simple. This is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals. If you like this video, please smash that like and subscribe. Support the channel as best you can. Share with your friends. Thank you. Peace.